It'll end in tears. They keep assuring me it'll end in tears. Like it didn't start in tears. Like when this man walked into my life, my heart was not just a vacant room where the door was broken and the windows were smashed and the curtains were torn and the lights weren't switched on because I didn't think that there was any beam that deserved to shine upon me. I wasn't a sight for sore eyes. Instead, I made sights that delivered their eyes unto me sore. It'll end in tears. They keep assuring me. Like it didn't start in tears. Like this man wouldn't come to visit me, and with every step he took, he would find a piece of my broken heart and he would happily bring it to me so that we could piece it together, and then maybe it would learn to pump perfectly for a man that's here to give me life. It'll end in tears. They keep assuring me. Like it didn't start in tears. Like my body was not a coffin that was calling out to all my exes to find a handle with their names on it, to speak at my funeral and to say how they had a hand in killing the love that I had. A love that was stillborn. It'll end in tears, like it didn't start in tears. Like it didn't take nights of convincing and praying and pleading and asking the Lord to return the inner child that I used to carry in my system, believing that love was all about dancing around dandelions and beautiful sunflower fields, because finally there was that one man that decided to switch off my sun and my sky burned down and I died. It will end in tears. Like it didn't start in tears. Like this man that loves me now did not have to convince me time and time again that he is here to stay. He's not just sightseeing. He's not just food tasting. He's not just wine tasting to get drawn of the juices that come from in between my legs. But alas, I was dry for a very long time. It'll end in tears, they keep assuring me, like it didn't start in tears. We were pushing and we were pulling, we were fighting with my demons, trying to send them to a perfect hell, to tell them that I am not the one that keeps the devil in my soul, therefore my body is not worth vacating anymore. It'll end in tears, like we didn't have to memorize Bible scriptures so that we could exorcise all these thoughts that would stay in my mind when I didn't see a reason to stay alive because love had died inside of me. It will end in tears, like it didn't start in tears when this man had to convince me I am worthy of this love. It'll end in tears, like it didn't start in tears. When he would send me quotes every day of things that reminded him of the strong woman I once was, even though he never saw that snippet of a beautiful movie I gave out to undeserving viewers that were just here to not even credit my love. It will end in tears like it didn't start in tears. It will end in tears like it didn't start in tears. When this man had to convince me that he is not just here to play with my heart, that he believes that him and I could build something, that he believes that him and I could start something, and it could go on to infinity. It will end in tears, they keep convincing me, like it didn't start in tears. When he had to convince me that my insecurities are not hiding my beauty. When he had to convince me that he is here to listen to me, not just be mute like all my lovers were. It will end in tears. They keep convincing me. Well, I'm just hoping it's tears of joy. I'm just hoping it's the type of tears that smudge my makeup when I have to recite my vows, because finally I've found a dream worth waking up to, because finally my sun shines perfectly and there's no cloud in sight. It will end in tears. I'm just hoping that it's tears of joy this time. It will end in tears. I'm just hoping that it is tears of peace this time. It will end in tears. I am just hoping that it is the tears of my exes, because they couldn't find this love in me. It will end in tears. I'm just hoping it's the type of tears that don't drown us into believing we were not worthy of swimming and coming to shore with this. It will end in tears. I'm just hoping it's the type of tears that cause waves so that we may surf until the sun sets. It will end in tears. I'm just hoping it's the type of tears that comes with being jet lagged because we've been flying all around the world, just sightseeing and being in each other's life. It will end in tears. I'm just hoping it's not the type that cause me to want to exhale for the last time.